So, as we enter into the new year, you may have realized or noticed if you had a lot of sales last year and maybe in quarter four, which is October, November, and December, you could have had a huge spike in sales. And maybe it's hit January and you're hearing those crickets in your store. You may not be getting really any sales. And I just want to say, first of all, that is completely normal. And I really hope that this video is a great inspiration and gives some ideas on how to start to pick up some more sales as we go into the new year and as we're headed into quarter one. So generally in quarter one, there's a few holiday niches that really rise up during this time. And I have a different video coming out in a few weeks about another niche and another tutorial on how to really prepare for these quarters. So first of all, Valentine's Day is of course a huge niche in quarter one. And in fact, there's multiple t-shirts that I found on Everbee that have made over 10K in revenue, which is generally 1K to 2K in profit per t-shirt as January hits and people are searching for Valentine t-shirts for themselves, maybe a Valentine's gift for him. To just pull up some statistics for Valentine's Day and show you how popular these categories are. If you were to look on eRank and look up Valentine's gifts for him is searched 100,000 times in last year's statistics on eRank. So with that being said, we can tell that this is going to be a very popular niche, along with Valentine's Day shirt, which also has 30,000 in search volume per eRank again. And then if we do pull up Everbee, which we will in this video, and look at those top ranked t-shirts and items for these specific types of search categories, we can really see how well these are doing and grab some inspiration on what products to design for, what types of designs we should be doing as we enter into the new year, and how we can really profit on some of these specific Valentine Day niche items. So basically this video is hopefully going to help in getting some cash injections into your businesses this January and how to really profit on this seasonal niche that you can get many sales on if one of your t-shirt designs rank, or even if you would like to do a Valentine's gift for him. Hopefully this gives some idea on how to rank with Valentine's Day gifts for him as well. If you're using the print on demand method and business model, there's definitely so many ways that you can make an income online now with print on demand and Etsy, and you will see a lot of items in this video that are not print on demand specific. It's obvious that a handmade seller made these items. However, I want you guys to really put on your creative hats today and get in the mindset of looking at handmade items that may be selling and also print on demand items that may be selling and seeing what type of spin that you can put on these products and maybe make into print on demand products to sell on your Etsy and print on demand stores. So besides that, we're going to hop onto my laptop and get started. Alrighty, so before we get into designing, I wanted to do some quick market research just to see what is really selling and trending right now and what we can kind of pull inspiration from last year's bestsellers and see what is going to sell again this new year. So as far as search terms go, what I pulled from eRank, that's kind of what we want to see as well. We can also type in Valentines if you have the Everbee Chrome extension, and you can see how many monthly searches there are. This is per month, and generally speaking, sometimes the numbers will fluctuate depending what month you are in. I'm currently filming in December. Fun fact, I do film videos about a month and a half. That might be why in the last previous clip you saw a Christmas tree behind me. I do take vacations quite a bit. One of the pros of having a print on demand and Etsy business and also being on YouTube is that I can kind of pre-schedule these videos and make sure they're posting in time so that you guys get some high value from these as well. And hopefully this can again give some cash injections for your guys' businesses as as we head into 2023. Besides that, you guys can see Valentine's Day gift, 6,000 searches, Valentine's, 11,000, Valentine's Day, 44,000, and Valentine's Day shirt on Everbee, it's showing 242. But again, generally speaking, that number is going to fluctuate as we head into the new year. So I am going to put Valentine's Day shirt. So now I'm just going to pull up some product analytics and see what really sold in the past few years on Etsy. So first I'm going to click on estimated total sales here, and this is going to pull up exactly how many sales these stores have gotten. I'm also looking at listing age. So these are the two columns I'm looking at when I'm doing my research, just to make sure that this is a recent bestseller, because there's some items that have sold previously years and years ago, but they aren't really picking up anymore. Some of them have been continuous bestsellers as well, which is really nice for those stores. So as we can see, just a simple cute heart shirt is good, it looks like. Yeah, just little hearts on a shirt. That's awesome that that's selling and has sold. It's had 2,797 sales. That is awesome. A custom mom shirt, that is a bestseller on here as well. A no you hang up shirt, that is hilarious. I think that is so funny and creative for Scream and just doing something like that. The only thing I will say is you can't put Scream on a t-shirt. That is trademarked, and you should always go on uspto.gov with all of your trademark searches. There's a TESS system. It is completely free. If you do not know how to trademark search, at worst case scenario, you could always put in what you want on a t-shirt and then put trademark after it. Sometimes USPTO parts of their data will come up in Google, but it is good to learn how to use the uspto.gov system. I'm not a legal professional, so I can't fully give exact advice on the TESS system, but there are ways to search it on your own for free, and it's very easy to do as well. So as we can see, this t-shirt is also trending on Etsy for Valentine's Day, which is kind of surprising because it's just a custom mom shirt. And sometimes I wonder if this just pulls data from my personalized items I've gotten in the past or I've searched for as far as these go. But as we can see, I'm just going to pull one more, which is I Love My Girlfriend t-shirt. This is a very basic t-shirt. It's a gift for him and it's a bestseller, which is really cool to see that just something very basic and plain like this really sells, and it's in a retro type of font. So I really love that, and I think that's a great gift for him. Gift for him is a very searched term on Etsy, and having funny t-shirts like that would be great. So if we instead put Valentine's gift for him, again on eRank, we saw earlier it had 100,000 searches, so that's really good. And if we look at our product analytics again and we toggle the estimated total sales so it shows the top ones first, we can see that a lot of the bestsellers are items that wouldn't necessarily be print on demand. However, there is one item I saw on the list that you can make into a print on demand item. So the funny one that would be able to turn into a print-on-demand item is one that has 1,773 sales, and it's been up for 5 months, but this would rank well. I think this is kind of funny, a custom face boxer briefs. So you can do that with print-on-demand. There are companies that sell boxer briefs. So if I brought up Printify's catalog here, so I'm going to look at Printify's catalog, and I wanted to show you the boxer briefs that they sell. So as you can see, they do sell briefs on here, so you could make this into a print on demand item if you would like. I think that's kind of funny as a Valentine's gift for a guy. However, as you can see, you would have to consider that it's $16.67 with Printify Premium if you wanted to go this route. This is a potential, but still a lot of the boxer briefs that are already on Etsy are around $14, so that would be hard to compete with. So I think doing a t-shirt that says like, I love my girlfriend, I love my husband, I think that would be a lot funnier and better to do. But one of the other items that really sells around this time is actually a t-shirt. And if we go down just a little bit further, we're going to find a t-shirt here. I saw it come up last time I searched this, and now it's not coming up. So maybe it was just one of those things that Etsy was just showing and it's gone now. probably gone. This is awkward. So I do want to show one more item that really sells as a gift for him. I've seen this sell time and time again, but the only thing is we're going to do a quick trademark search here because I feel like Trophy Husband would be trademarked. As you can see, I'm going to do Trophy Husband as a trademark search in the TESS system. I do suggest educating yourself on the TESS trademark system. There's plenty of YouTube videos across the internet on how to search, but generally speaking, I put Trophy Husband in. We can search history with live and dead. Personally, I like doing live. Usually with trademarks, you do have to re-up the trademarks every year and you have to pay a fee for that. So if it's dead, that means that someone filed a trademark and it's not active anymore. So you can technically still make any items on a dead trademark, if that makes any sense. So I am looking this up here. Trophy Husband is a standard character trademark for beer. So that's only for beer on that one. And then the second one is clothing, namely t-shirts, tank tops, shirts, sweatshirts. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to show it in this video, because that is actually a trademarked slogan, just as an idea to stick away from. However, I think that this idea is really funny, really cute. We would not do a trademark, but we're going to do something that's funny and still kind of along the lines of not Trophy Husband, but more like I love my girlfriend. I think those types of t-shirts would be really great, especially as a Valentine's gift for him, rather than a lot of people around Valentine's Day may be thinking of her or yourself. So maybe this might help in kind of creating a different design that will maybe sell during Valentine's Day. So guys, on Kittl, what's really nice about Kittl is there are so many different templates that you can use and plug and play your own types of words in. And of course, like I said earlier, when I just showed that USPTO.gov trademark search, please do use that when you are creating phrases or you see a funny phrase on Etsy and you think, oh, that would be funny to put on a t-shirt as well. However, it might be trademarked like those other designs that we just saw. So for this video, I wanted to create a new project just for this design specifically. However, if you want to ever use any of these templates, you can click into them and then you can edit what the text says in any of these types of designs. And there's so many nice designs on here. Kittl just has so many unique fonts, so many unique ornaments and graphics that you can add into your logos. So we are just going to create a design together here. I'm going to click on new project and we have our canvas already up. So going along the lines of something that last person did, we can do I, and then we will keep a blank for a heart, love my, and I am just going to keep it like so. I'm going to increase the size of this and then I'm just moving around to kind of get it centered here. And then I'm going to copy and paste. So I'm going to hit Command C. So now I have that duplicated. And then I am just going to put fiance. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I am currently engaged, if anyone doesn't know, and I am getting married in September, which is really exciting. So I thought it would be fun to do a fiance one because a lot of people don't all have girlfriends, they don't all have boyfriends or maybe significant others. Maybe they don't have a specific label. So it's really important to kind of find those categories and also be more inclusive to other types of relationships that are out there. So this is a really good type of design to scale into multiple different categories. So not just I love my girlfriend, maybe I love my wife, I love my fiance, I love my husband, my boyfriend, what have you. I think all these types of t-shirts are great, and that in itself is already 5+ different listings you can create on Etsy by just swapping out the name, if that makes any sense. So this is how you can scale out your niches that you're in, such as the Valentine's Day niche. If you want to really hit big in that specific niche, then you need to kind of include as many different types of a certain phrase that you can. So for this phrase, I love my blank, I would put in girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, fiance. The other spelling of fiance, there's 2 spellings. I found that out when I wrote it in a text and someone said, oh, isn't that the girl version of fiance that you just said? And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't realize that fiance, there's 2 versions. Actually, we're gonna look that up while I'm still on it. Guy version a fiance. Oop, fiance. So dictionary.com says masculine is fiance, feminine is fiance. Okay, yeah, I'm going to copy that. I am going to paste it so we don't do that wrong. So I don't even know what this video is anymore. So we're going to go to elements and I am going to get a little heart and we're going to put our little heart in. And we're going to spruce this up. This is not going to be like our final type. I'm just getting the main elements in, and then we're going to play around with the phrases. We're going to play around. Oop, that is not what I wanted. We're going to play around with the fonts that we're using. I think there are so many different fonts we can use, and what I am really thinking for this video is to do a retro one. So I'm just going to look up retro, maybe not. We're going to repeat that because I did not mean to say that. So I'm just going to look through the fonts we can use, and I have my brain on one type of font to use. I just have to see what it is called here. So we are going to search and add that in. So I really do love this type of font. I'm going to make this into uppercase. And what I think I'm going to do for this is I almost want to do more of a repeated font. So I might make this all on one line. So I'm going to copy and paste the spelling again because I don't know how you do the type of apostrophe thingy on top of the first E. So I'm just going to copy and paste here. We're going to do the same. Then we are going to do the black as the version. And then we are going to fit this all on one line somehow. Not sure how yet, but we're going to do it. Then we are going to make this a lot smaller. I'm just going to make the heart the same height as the I love my fiance. So I am happy with that. Since I have this all selected, what's really nice on Kittl is you can change all of the group colors. So I am going to do probably the same color for all of these. So I am just going to kind of X out of that other color. And I was thinking of doing more of a kind of repeated retro type of look. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to right click, and then these are all grouped, so that is good. So what I will do next is I'm going to select all, I'm going to copy, I'm going to paste on my keyboard. We are going to drag it down. Then I'm going to copy, I'm going to paste. We are going to keep it on the keyboard again. I'm going to copy, paste. So I'm going to do this 5 times just to kind of give that retro type of look. I think it's really cute. Oop, that is not what I wanted. We're going to tidy this up in a moment. I'm just going to copy and paste one more time here and then drag down. So now I'm going to select all. I'm going to click on, oop, that is not what I meant. That is not what I meant at all. So, okay. So as we can see here, these are a little bit funny on the centering. So there is this little tidy up button. So if you select all besides the hearts, you can tidy it up that way. And then if we want to just make sure that all the hearts are in line, I'm just moving the hearts so they're at the bottom line of the text. So as you can see, there's a little blue line at the bottom of all the letters. So that's just what I'm lining up to and making sure we are all aligned here. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this as large as humanly possible in the dimensions of this design. So that is pretty good to me. Now we have everything lined up. I'm going to play more with the colors. So what I wanted to do, what I was saying earlier, is I wanted to do kind of a red to maybe pink type of coloring. So I am going to slowly lighten this. And I'm really just playing with the colors, so this might not be what I'm going to stick with. Oop, that is not what I meant. I have a really janky mouse that is kind of frustrating when I'm doing these types of videos because it just likes to move all over. So please forgive me. So guys, that is it for this tutorial, I'm going to show here in just a moment how this would look on a t-shirt if we did a t-shirt. So I'm gonna hop off and go and just make this into a mock-up real quick. So when you're downloading your PNG, you want to click on download, then you will click on remove background, and for digital use, you will click on the PNG, then it will download there. That's where you can upload this onto your mockup and then go from there to upload it onto your listing. So as I put it on a mockup, I realized this I love my fiance just looks really, really strange. So I'm gonna change this to a white, and then we're gonna go and I'm gonna actually make this a little bit lighter. So this is something I like to mention on my channel. It's okay if you don't have everything perfect the first run through. I feel like a lot of the times it's kind of plugging and playing to see what works for your store and what looks good on a t-shirt too, because once you kind of put it on the t-shirt, you see and it's like, ooh, maybe I should really edit that. So that's the moment I'm having right now. If you guys are wondering, I thought I would say that while I'm doing this video, that it's okay. You know, even top sellers like me on Etsy, we have this moment where we put it on the mock-up and it's like, ooh, that does not look good. So I am going to download this as a PNG again. And now we're going to put it on our mock-up and hopefully it looks a lot better. Because that last one, that did not look good, guys. That looked really not good. Okay, this is a lot cuter on a dark heather gray. So guys, this is how the final product will look like on a dark heather Bellin Canvas 3001 that I saw a lot of other sellers were selling for the Valentine's gift for him type of t-shirt. So this is just the idea of what to create for Valentine's Day. I think these are really funny gifts for him. And like I said, I would swap out fiance with wife, maybe with girlfriend, maybe if you wanted to do one for the wife too, gift for wife, that would be funny to put I love my husband, I love my boyfriend, I love my fiance spelled the other way. I think those would be really cute types of t-shirts to sell on Etsy during Valentine's Day. With that being said, don't forget to get Kittl in the description below. I love using Kittl. There are so many different types of fonts that I have not seen on any other website, and there's so many templates you can use to really crush the Valentine's Day rush. I just made that up and I just rhymed that, which I'm really happy I did. I am what am I doing with the end of this video? Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, like for more videos like this one, and get Kittl in the description below. Stick around for that blooper reel as well, because you guys know one is coming, and I'll see you guys in the next video here. On eRank specifically, I'm going to repeat that. On eRank, and then also if we wanted to get sales I'm going to repeat that. I want you guys to really put on your little creative hats today, or not little. I'm going to repeat that. First, I'm going to go to Etsy total sales, and I'm going to repeat that. Maybe sell during the holiday season, or I don't know why I almost said holiday season. We're done with the holiday season. I'm so used to designing for that. I feel like my brain no work today. Some people kind of get a little bit nervous about that. What am I saying? I'm going to repeat that. Sorry. We are going to just create our first design together, or if not first, something that types of niches that you're in these. I can't speak. Just to say, when you're downloading this, you can click on download and then you can click. I'm going to repeat that. Also, I have to repeat the outro. I'm sorry. So guys, this is how the dark heather, I'm going to repeat that. Oh my gosh. So guys, this is how this would look at, I'm going to repeat that one more time. My God.